Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video we're going to have a look at Hell 61 through to Hell 74. So we're just going to have a go at compiling a couple of teams. Looks like a couple of teams built of the Sky domain as well. So we will build some of those and then we'll jump straight back in. Something to note as well that just got released today. So if we jump out of here, we go into the notices. Let me just turn that down. Right, okay, so we will be conducting server maintenance, optimize a guild challenge, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not this one. So if I jump into mail, look at maintenance compensation. So there was a quick maintenance update today. So we finished the non-mandatory update. We recommend you log into the game again for a better gaming experience. Here are the details of the update. Adjusted the difficulty of Hell 100 in Rift Odyssey. Based on player feedback indicating that the stage has proven challenging, its difficulty has been adjusted downwards. Now the reason for that, the reason that the difficulty was so high in the first place is because of the accessories. So what do I mean by that? I mean that there are accessories at a level of T13, which is higher than you can grind through here. The way that you obtain the T13 accessories, you jump into your Primeval Realm, you go into your shop, and as you can see, I've got 11,000k, so I can buy a couple of these, and I've already bought a couple of these as well. What you do is you pick up, I can pick up two with with numerous amounts of grinding, with very, very lengthy grinding periods. I'm able to pick up two of these, which guarantee 3 additional sets of +1 level, so 2 level 13 chests, or you can buy one for 400k. Now I'm not being funny, but the T13 accessories are a blight. I mean that, and I just don't understand why they lock the T13 accessories behind these oils, because at the end of the day you are buying and you are selling, you are trading goods. So I go in here and I will buy whichever one. So I can buy these, the Coral Crimson, so I buy 60 of these, and then so I bought that for, how much was it? I don't even know, but I buy this for 14k. So I buy 60 of these for 14k. I move over to here and I can go ahead and sell them for 48k, and this one I can go ahead and sell for 36k. So effectively you double your money. So as you can see, I've got up to 1200k now as well, and you jump into the shop and you should be able to go ahead and pick some of these up. Now I think it would have been reasonable to have these priced at, say, 10k, or not 10k, 100k, something like that. So I could potentially buy 12 of these if I had the currency to, or if I so chose to. The other way of doing it is Transcendent Oil increase the gate level by 1 and grants the additional drop of the highest quality gear from the gate of that level. So you can potentially pick up T13 accessories through these, and these are 150k, which is a bit more reasonable. But again, the only way that you could have possibly beat Hell 100 was with T13 accessories, full T13 accessories. And as you can see, at the moment, I've not got any T13 accessories, or at least the yellow ones are T13. So I've got 1 T13 for Astrid, I've got 2 for Cleo, I've got 2 here spread out across T13. Across the 3rd accessory slot, I've got 2 for Wukong, I've got 1 for Lilith. I've got 1 for Chang. Again, I have lost all will to grind to get to that T13 level, just simply because I was not having fun. Really wasn't, having to think about which ones to do. And then not only that, but say for example, if I were to go ahead and pick up a mythic belt or a T13 belt for whatever set, it doesn't matter, I would then go ahead, pop it on, say I'll pop it on Chang here, and then I would have to enhance the T13 accessory again. After already getting these up to max, I don't get any purification stones back. So the 500, 1,000 that I've spent getting this to red level, I wouldn't get back, and that it's a very limited resource. And in my opinion, it is one of the worst things that they've done. Now, I do understand what they've been trying to do, and I do not think accessories are a bad thing. I think that the accessories really do help players in PvE and as well in PvP. I don't agree with it being in PvP, just because the amount of work and the amount of time and the amount of effort that long-standing players have put in, and yet they're not being rewarded because new players can come along, pick up the T13 accessories, grind and grind and grind and grind, and some people just don't have the time for it. So for me, T13 accessories were a really, really bad idea. And actually, as a result, so the devs have decided to reduce the difficulty of Hell 100, again, no longer requiring T13, full T13 maxed out accessories to win. It's now, I think, been reduced to T12, maybe with maxed out stats, or potentially with T13 with not so maxed out stats. Again, I still think that T13 was a bad idea. Locking the T13 accessories behind the oils is a bad idea. I do not agree with it in any way, shape or form, and I don't think it's healthy for the game. I really don't. Like having to spend all. What about the new players? Oh, not the new. Well, the newish players. The players who just unlocked nightmare difficulty, hell difficulty. They've just unlocked those. They jump in. They're really excited about it. And can't beat it because they've not been playing all season. It's just not fair. So it is what it is. Anyway, now that my rant is over, let me go ahead and build a couple of teams, and we'll jump straight in. Okay, so we've got a couple of teams here. First team, it is all ethereals. We've got Amaterasu, Eloin, Eudora, and Elisha, as well as Wuzatan. Wuzatan is here for the damage reduction and damage increase of 50%. We've got Eloin, who will apply Sanctuary. And in fact, something that I do need to do, bear with me 1 second. Let me go ahead, jump into runes. Yeah, jump into here. Go ahead, change this up. Need you, and you. There we go. Just get my accessories back. Now we can increase our attack when we unlock Awaken as well. We have Amaterasu in this front slot to increase crit damage, or double the amount of crit damage that we do. We have Elisha in here to increase attack and HP. We do have Pharaoh's Sarcophagus. So every point of freezing, or every freezing point that we have on enemies will increase our crit damage. We also get an additional 20 to 30% damage on top of the damage that we're doing. And we have the most recent Frost Claw as well. So we do get increase in HP, I believe. Yeah, 25% HP. And we can remove Holy Shields from enemies as well. Now, the next team that we're running, we are going to be looking at a full Mystifiers and Glorians spread as well. So we've got Chang and Gloria on the team as our 2 strikers, and we have Dullahan, Talos, and Gaia as our Mystifiers, full Mystifiers relics, and also just a couple of various different relics here, including the basic attack one for our Glorians as well. So let's jump in and let's just see how quickly we can take these guys down. I'm already 8 minutes in to the video, and again, I just think it's silly to require players to go ahead and grind as much as that. You've got to be on every day, and you've got to be looking at all of the different prices that are available as well. It's a cool skin, by the way. I do really like this skin. I think it looks fantastic, to be honest. So we do get our attack up, and we also now start to increase our crit damage. And look at that, lots and lots of crit damage for Eudora there, and enemies come back as well. So we do apply even more freezing points, but again, not really too much of a chance for these enemies with this particular team. Very, very strong indeed. I think there's going to be another 100 levels added on in the next season, in case you didn't check out the updated patch notes. I still think there's going to be another 100 levels, hopefully 100 levels like this, where they add in rune perks and all of that sort of stuff. Would be absolutely fantastic, I think, anyway. But We'll have to see. So I think that we should be good to go after this. I don't think we will go down because of reflect damage, but we might do. So we'll have to stick around, and a couple of Verdients on the enemy team as well, just to try and remove as much of our Holy Shield as possible. So it looks like Gaia is going to do the business here, and our Holy Shield is keeping us alive. We do have Chang, who is doing a chunk of damage, to say the least. She is very, very strong at this point. And then yeah, I think we should just be good to go. So I think we'll finish this one off, and then we'll jump into the next one. So lots of damage there from Dullahan. Not as much as Chang, it seems, but we will move into the next round. I think Gaia goes first. Oh no, Dullahan goes first. Not doing altogether too much damage to these enemies, to be honest. And neither will Talos, I don't think. Yeah, even less so. But we should see lots of damage here from Gaia. Yeah, 100,000. That is the difference, by the way, between the red perks and the... so the red perks on your units, and also your purple perks as well. So let me just show you what I mean. If I jump out of Tome Treasures, jump into Ancient Accessories, we have a look at Dullahan, because we saw him. Dullahan has all purple except for the increased accuracy rate and attack by 200%. That's the only one that he does have, whereas Gaia, you saw her doing 100,000 on her ultimate, is because of this increased ultimate damage, increase the crit damage, increase skill damage, increase accuracy rate by 200%, and increase damage boost as well. So that is the difference between having a unit without the full red accessories, and you can just imagine what the difference is between having T13 and T12 accessories. Again, I just don't think it was a very sensible option for the devs to include those T13. I think that the T12 are good enough, especially if that's all you need to focus on. And I think it would have been much more viable. The T13 accessories had... I think it would have been much more viable had the T13 accessories been more accessible to people, so you can buy those accessories directly from the shop. You didn't have to farm them, or there was a T13 level via the Ancient Accessories. And that's what I mean. So Eudora has full red on hers. And again, just think about how much damage that is compared to how much damage it could potentially be as well. With full T13 accessories. Again, for me, it's just not reasonable to expect everybody to be able to get to that T13 level. If I'm honest, I think you needed certain specific units, and you needed those specific units with you needed those certain specific units with the T13 accessory. So realistically, I think for Hell 100, I think you need Pandora. I really do. I think you need Pandora for T13, or with full T13, full red, in order to beat Hell 100, or as close as you can get to that, to be honest. And I think, again, Pandora is the key to beating that boss. But I've not tried it at the moment. I will be over the course of the next week, because the new season does come out. Unfortunately, the new season comes out while I'm on holiday, so I will be taking a break over the holiday period. Over my holiday period, I'm going to go camping for a week with my family. It's going to be really nice. Just going to have a chill out. I may release videos, I may not. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how much battery my phone has, and whether or not I'm just able to do my dailies, or if I'm able to get 5-10 minute video, and if I've got the time to do it as well. I don't know whether or not I will have the time to do it. So we'll see. We'll see. I will be posting updates. Any new units information I will post, and any new information on the upcoming season as well. Any patch notes I should be able to post, but again, it's going to be not as frequent as it has been because again, I'll be in the middle of a field somewhere. So who knows if I'll even be able to upload the videos to YouTube. But again, we'll see. We'll see. So let's power through. I think what we'll do is I think we've seen all of the units within the sky domain at this point. So we'll just power through and then just see where we get to. I don't really think that we'll need to use any specific units in order to beat it. I think the accessories have done that for us. I don't think there's really much challenge involved in PvE anymore, considering that, again, the accessories are putting in the majority of the work. It's not like I need to use certain strategies in order to win, and it's not like there's multiple of those strategies that I can use to win. But again, we'll have to see. We will have to see. I am excited about next season. I think it's going to bring a lot of change. I think it's actually they're going to go back to basics for it. But again, I've not heard altogether too much about it. They're keeping it reasonably on the wraps, and for good reason as well, because they just don't want to let people know before they finish the testing period. So we did see in the previous patch notes video that the devs were going to be moving forward. They're not going to do any mid-season changes, so it is what it is when it comes to the season. We have got what we've got, and they won't be making any changes mid-season unless there's a major mess up somewhere and it needs correcting because it's affecting massive amounts of players. I don't suspect that they'll be making any change. I think they'll be going back to basics, or relatively back to basics as well. I just wish they'd make these stages a bit harder, because at the moment we're just breezing through them. Like there's no real challenge here. Not anymore. Not for me. There might be for you. It might be super challenging for you, and I get that. I get that. Not everybody has maxed out units. It is what it is. Nice. Just like I don't know. The accessories are just. I don't know what to think about the accessories. They are what they are, and they are there. I don't think they're going away next season. I think they're just going to reduce I think they're removing the T13 levels. I really hope they do, because the oils suck, man. They really do. They absolutely. I just don't understand what the logic behind it was. Like, for those people who are able to grind it, absolutely fantastic. For those people who have the time to sit and monitor the market fluctuations in the primeval realm to get the best deals, great. That's fantastic. But for the rest of us who want to spend half an hour to an hour on this game, what are we going to do? I'm not sitting watching the markets fluctuate for the next 30 years. For the next 30. I'm not sitting over 2 months watching the markets fluctuate, getting as many of those gold coins as possible. There's no notifications for it. It's nothing to say, oh, well, you should go and buy now, or Anyway, I've had my rant. I don't suspect that I will. Don't suspect that I'll be investing altogether too much more time in this season. I think I'm just going to do the minimum, and then take it from there. I just really give up on the season. Like, I'm doing so much damage here. It's a bit boring, to be honest. Like, this, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's a problem of I've got too good of a box, and so the problems that I'm having aren't really applicable to the majority of players, and absolutely fine. I get it. Still got something to strive for, but at this point, I don't think I need the accessories to beat Hell 100. And if I did, then it is what it is. Like, the T13 accessories, I'm not going to bother with, and I'm just not going to beat Hell 100 this time around. I cannot be bothered re-grinding and grinding and grinding. And I know they've tried to make it as it's the first time we've seen that one. That is a nice animation. I very much enjoy that animation. Yeah, very much enjoy that animation. But it is what it is. Like, you know, I'm not saving up to just to get a full set of T13 accessories because I don't get a refund for them. You know, if I get the ones that I've got now, the accessories that I've got now, and I try to sell those accessories, I will get the purple ones back, the purple gemstones or whatever it is. I'll get those back, but I won't get the other ones. But I won't get the gold ore back, which is the most important out of all the ore. Because you need around 600 ore per unit. Per accessory. So that's what 1200, 2400, 2400 per unit. To level them up, and that's the purple ones, and then you need 2,000, 4,000. So you need 4,000, and that's not including PvE stuff. That's only for PvP and for the all mechanic as well. So you do need, what, 4,000, and in total you'd need an additional 2,000 on top, so 6,000 per unit. And you get 6,000 a day, and there's 50 units in game, and there's 60 days in a season. So if you started grinding at max from scratch, you would still then need an additional 30,000 on top for your T13 accessories as well, because you don't get those back. So it is what it is. Like, there's no two ways about it. I'm just done with this season. And we are up to Hell 75, so I'll do a video on Hell 75, and then we'll jump and we'll blitz through 75 to 99, and then we'll do 100 after that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the T13 accessories, about the change to the Hell difficulty, about this season. Let me know what you guys think down below. Be really interesting to watch, actually. And then yeah, we'll take it from there. But that is it from us. So thanks very much for watching. I do hope you have a fantastic day, and good luck in whatever it is you are doing.